Welcome, citizen, to another Starcraft Nation podcast. This is your host, Venerati. During today's segment, we are going to be going over the Blush League held by SC2GG.com, and the two teams that we're going to see facing off today are the SC2GG team versus Team Cuns. I'm just going to go over the roster real quick. We are going to have on the SC2GG team, Carp. We're going to have Moogle, and which we see right here, and we're going to have Dimelo, I believe. I'm not really sure. And going up against them is Team Cuns, and on Team Cuns we're going to have, I don't know if that's supposed to be Azndude or we're just going to call him Dude. And we're going to have Mark of Fire as well as Sib Wolf. So it's going to be 3 matches, all of which are promised to be pretty excellent. I watched all of them, and I was rather intrigued. There was one that was really slow, but it was worth the end. It was kind of that lull in the middle of the game. We're like, oh man, come on, something's got to happen. But something definitely does happen. So really, that was worth the wait. And right now, we do have the Protoss probe running through the middle of that mineral line. So we have a little kamikaze drone probe right here. Drone. No, he is not, Zerg. You are a little Protoss drone, and you are scouting for your master, and he will not go away. Azndude doing a great job of utilizing these probes' ability to just take those hits, and if they, of course, if they are untouched for, I think it's 5 seconds, they start to recharge their shields. They do not require the shield batteries like they did back in StarCraft 1. And Moogle, meanwhile, trying to chase down the probe, finally snags him with that drill. This SCV has the first kill of the game. Meanwhile, we do have Azndude setting up, just finishing off his assimilator, going to go ahead and be populating that assimilator, and we're going to have the Stargate pylon at the front door. Not so sure about the placement of the pylon at the front door, seeing as they are just like little vanilla wafers sitting there just waiting to get munched on or shot. It depends on who you're going up against. But we do have Moogle coming into the main base. He is going to be scouting around, going to be seeing what's going on. And we have another. He is just going to barrel right through that mineral line, just waiting for Azndude to select his units and attack. We do have the second simulator coming online for Azndude, so we might be seeing some early tech, as you don't generally see both of them populated before you start seeing other gates and stuff like that. But we do have a Zealot starting to be chrono boosted out. So we're not going to see we're not going to see a Stalker coming out first to combat the Reaper tactics that you can see deployed by Terran sometime, coming up there and harassing, just pillaging their probes. We do have the second refinery coming on for Moogle, so both players here are going to be going for Vespene heavy builds. We're not going to see just a mass marine push from Moogle, as we do have the tech lab coming down, or already down, and researching the stim pack. So the stim pack is really going to boost the combat effectiveness of these units, as it just really makes them just go haywire. And we had the SCV trying to maneuver itself away from it, but we're not seeing some micro there, and Moogle finally comes back, tries to save it, as it is leaving the Zealot in the dust, as it only has 2.25, but it hides itself in the corner, gets stuck, and this Zealot is more than happy to oblige its death. As, let's see, we do have a third gateway coming here. We do have the Warp Gate technology being chrono boosted out, so we are going to see a 3, maybe a 4 gate. But never mind, we actually have a Twilight Council right here, and we're going to see some legs. So those Zealots are going to be getting those sexy legs to where they can charge those Terran units. But meanwhile, we have Moogle coming up with an early push. We have 2 Marines and 2 Marauders right here. They are going to be able to take these 2 units. That Zealot took a full volley of fire there because he was on hold to try to block that ramp. And we do see them trying to snipe that pylon. And we have Azndude bringing off a lot of probes off the line to soak up that damage. We do see the Zealot come down. We do see 1 Marine go down, and with another one right there. And we see a lot of probes dying here. These Marauders are trying their best to kite them, but they are taking a lot of damage from all those little tasers. We are going to see 1 go down. Yes, so that 1 Marauder does go down. However, we do have reinforcements showing up. We do have 2 Marines right here. The Marines are kind of blocked their buddy there, and we do have a Marauder doing a bad rally, as we do see the rest of the probes here trying to flee. And now we do see Moogle stemming right here, and this Marauder, and the Marines are going to lead the Marauder to the chase, as the Marauder is going to try to take out the Stalker. And we do see another probe go down right there. He's getting pretty ballsy. He is going up the ramp, And we do have another Zealot coming out here, and we do see 2 more Stalkers warping in, so this Marauder wisely backs out, as he only has 11 HP. This Marine only has 10 HP. Yeah, so that entire little foray was quite bruised and battered. The legs are almost done, and we are seeing the concussive shell. So once the legs charge is expended, the shells are still going to be quite effective for the Terran to be able to kite these Zealots, as it is on a cooldown. It is a 10-second cooldown, and 10 seconds is a long time on the battlefield when you're taking the grenades from the Marauders and the Gauss rifle bullets from the Marines. So both players right now kind of sitting in a lull. Let's go ahead and take a look at the income tab. We are neck and neck as far as mineral income goes, and we are going to see Moogle throwing down some bunkers here, as Azndude looks like he's going to be massing for a push here. So Moogle is in a good position. I do believe he can take these forces here, especially if this bunker does finish up. But we do see the Zealots charging in here. Azndude sees how many units are right here. They started to move up towards the ramp, so Azndude doing a good job. This Zealot looks like he is going to go down as he is trying to run away. And, oh, just barely makes it out of there with 11 HP as Moogle does not continue to chase these forces. This is one very, very, very lucky Zealot, as he did not have to sacrifice his life for ire just quite yet. I'm sure he'll get his chance later on in the game. And we do see 3 racks down for Moogle. We don't see any sort of lab on this barracks, and it does appear that Moogle has supply locked himself during all the excitement. So that is going to choke Moogle's production as of now, and Moogle hadn't even really populated the refinery all the way yet. So Moogle not choosing to take full advantage of that, but we do have a command center upgrading to an orbital command, so we are going to see Moogle expand here relatively soon. Don't know if he's going to go for the ninja, or he's probably going to populate this thing, as he did throw down these bunkers. And we do have Azndude already throw down the Nexus. The Nexus has been there for quite some time, as it is halfway done building. And we still... Oh, we do see another gateway coming down, so he is going to be at least 4 gating here. And as far as technology goes, he is not getting the stock. He's not getting the blink for the Stalkers, and we don't see any sort of forge coming down. Forges are really, really, really important, as these games can tend to last quite some time on Metalopolis. And this one SCB, I don't know what he was thinking, but he walked up to the party and was like, "Hey guys," and everyone said, "Hell no," and smacked him down with a nice little plasma blade. So we do see Moogle bringing this expansion online. We do see an SCV transfer going on right there, and we don't. Let's see. We do have the medevacs going on here, and that was pretty cool that Moogle chose to do that, as the factory was right there, and the factory was building this reactor as the Starcraft port was being built. So good use of your tech labs there and your reactors, as that is a pretty cool function of them, that they are interchangeable, obviously. So we do see medevacs coming out here are going to be able to heal the units of Moogle, as I do believe the injured units are inside. Yeah, that one Marauder that's feeling pretty brutalized is in there. So we see another refinery coming down and more supply depots. So supply depots are really going to be good, as Moogle supply locked himself early, which is a really, really bad spot to be in, as it does take quite some time for the supply depots to be finishing up there. 30 seconds. 30 seconds is a long time 30 seconds is a long time going without building anything, as we do see Templar on the field, and we do see Psionic Storm coming online. So whenever that finishes up for Azndude, that is going to be super powerful. However, we do have Moogle moving out, so we might see Moogle attack before this Psionic Storm comes into play, which will be a great advantage to him and a boon to Azndude, as Azndude is desperately trying to get out, as it is Chrono boosted. We do see Moogle coming up here, and Azndude just barely finished the Psionic Storm. So are we going to see some Psionic Storm? No, we actually see feedback going down on the medevacs. One medevac going down, the other one really hurt, as we do see Moogle continuing to press here. Not afraid of the Psionic Storms, as we was expecting more of them to come down, but unfortunately the Templar just have not charged up enough energy, as it does take 75, and all these Templar going down. You can see their spirits going up and going to join the rest of their buddies, and Azndude taps out. So we saw Moogle attack just in the nick of time before the Psionic Storm really was going to be able to be deployed, because Azndude had a lot of Templar on the field, and he was going to storm the crap out of Moogle. So Moogle ends up taking this game. He did a really good job, and luck was on his side as far as timing goes. So we are going to see 2 more from the Blush League today, as we do have SC2GG team up 1 on Team Cuns. So guys, Thank you so much for joining me. Please join me on there too. And as always, citizens, stay safe.